Greetings, love. What would happen if you gave yourself one sacred week to finally put yourself first? This is for the woman I call Miss Denise, aka I got time for everything except myself. And sometimes, Miss I got time for everybody except me. If you just heard that and felt your ears perk up, yep, your chest tighten, or that little voice whisper, she's talking to me. You're right. I am. This is your sacred circle reset experience. Yes, it is. And isn't it time? Isn't it time? I want you to know that I created this after realizing I was helping everyone build their life while mine was falling apart in silence. I was suffering in silence. I laid down the performance and I asked God, I know this cannot be what you had in mind for me because it's the prayer that I would pray every night. And then I went inward into my war room, into my prayer room, because some days, it depends on what's going on. I started hearing God's voice again, and I realized I needed me for me. I needed me and me. When I hired my first life coach, I discovered my calling and my purpose that I had been coaching most of my life, even as a teenager and a teacher. And I already had everything I needed for my own self love care, healing, identity, time freedom, financial freedom, and power, because it was all inward. I was living it. I walked it. I've walked it. And I've learned from every lesson and blessing, just like you will. The Sacred Circle Reset experience is the reset that I wish I'd had. Now, who is this for? It's for you, Miss Denise. And let me just tell you a little bit about you, exactly who it's for. It's for Miss I Got Time for Everything Except Myself. You have invisible scars. You're tired of being tired. If you stop doing, proving, or rescuing everyone else, you finally have to face who you really are and what you really want. You need sacred time to be held and be. Just be. You've already sacrificed so much. What if everything falls apart if you stop? You want a life that feels like yours. You give and give, but you are still invisible. If any of these hit you, tug you, whisper to you, then this sacred reset is for you. What you'll experience inside. This isn't a challenge. This is a coaching powered sacred circle container where you will claim your self love care, step into deep healing, discover and own your identity, take back your time freedom, create your financial freedom, and stand fully in your power. It's not theory, it's not fluff, it's a living experience. No tool will ever be the same because I customize it as I get to know you. Yes, you, Miss Denise. I hear your whispers. I hear your prayers. I meet you on the street. I meet you in the grocery store. I see you. And here's a couple of testimonials that you've shared. Selena was the answer to a prayer I didn't know I needed to pray. This is Miss Lauren. Your words of wisdom were a guiding light for me through the hardest time in my life. During my divorce and now in this next chapter, you changed my mindset from victim to conqueror. The same goes for you. You're more than a conqueror. You know that. We just need to get you to believe it. And then Miss Roxy, you have a gift for drawing out things I didn't even realize were inside of me. Our talks are always real, raw, and pleasantly surprising. So this is for you. I'm going to share my screen now, and I'm going to walk you through the Sacred Circle Experience landing page. It's a living page where I'll show you exactly what's going on so you can get in where you fit in. And that is now. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Hopefully you can see my screen and not all the little crazy floating things that like to be on it. Fantastic. Okay. Oh, maybe I need to be in speaker mode. See what happened when I practiced this before. Okay. Okay. This is our landing page. This is a Sacred Circle invitation. So to get started, your Sacred Circle reset, the Get Your Shit Together journey. I've got a welcome video for you here. It's about a minute and a half. So you'll see that you've had time for everyone but yourself. This is your moment to reset. This is your Sacred Circle invitation. So you're going to step into your Sacred Circle reset experience. It's a powerful week to clear the noise, breathe again, and reconnect to the woman you were always meant to be. The core transformations at the end of that week that you'll experience are: you will breathe again. You'll release the constant pressure to be on for everyone else. Feels like you'll remember yourself, reconnect to your voice, your desires, your dreams. And I've seen it, I've experienced it. You come in talking low, your voice is just a whisper. And then as your power kicks in, your voice gets clear. You're sitting up straight a little bit better and more. You'll figure out your desires and your dreams. You'll reset your energy. You'll shift from drain to energize in one intentional week. Yes, I have given lots of transformation in just moments. Moments when first meeting and experiencing me. You'll make decisions that honor you, stop overthinking, and move with clarity. How does that sound? Just imagine how it's really going to feel. See what's possible next, leave with a tangible next step plan, right? A blueprint. So here's your first chance. If you know you're in, you can just click the button and say, yes, claiming my spot. And this will come up later when I answer your questions. Replays are included. They are included each day for 24 hours. Reason being, you know you're not going to go back and read and watch all of these videos. You don't have time. So I give you 24 hours to make that time while you're committed for you, right? Because this is your sacred space to breathe and be seen. So you may want to relive that moment before it gets away. Then at the next start of each session, it's gone. Okay. This is for you. Again, I've already said if you've got those invisible scars, you're tired of being tired, you stop doing, proving, or rescuing everyone else, you finally have to face who you really are and what you really want, you need sacred time to be held. You've already sacrificed so much. What if everything falls apart if you stop? Let's find out. You want a life that feels like yours. You give and give, but you are still invisible. You can join the sacred circle right here if you don't need to hear any further. But just in case, here's what we're going to cover. This 5 day sacred circle reset experience is rooted in my SHIT framework, my SHIT, which is self love care, healing, identity, and really time freedom. Self love care on day one will cover choosing your rest without guilt. Day two, in healing, will name what hurts you without letting it define you. Without letting it define you. You can absolutely do that. I have a lot of goodness to share on day two. Day three, discover who you are beyond the roles and the mask that performing, no more. Who you really are at your essence, at your core, who you've decided you want it to be, and not who the world has told you you are. Day four, we get into time freedom. We map your energy thieves and claim your time. Because some of you haven't even claimed it yet. You hear the buzzword reclaim all the time, but if you've never claimed it, because you've given it and given it away so much, you don't even realize it's yours anymore, that you're not first on your list before everyone else. Mm-hmm. And day five, so if you choose day five, the VIP, it's a VIP Sacred Dreams to Reality experience. Well, we get really good and clear. You get the clarity calculator. It's a $500 value. You get it with a VIP day. You get my teachings, one-on-one time with me, and real life transformations in real time. This is if you really want to go deeper, right? And then let me tell you what this experience promises, that you'll finally put yourself back on your own priority list. You're stepping into a sacred space that feels safe enough to tell the truth, not only with the people that are already in the circle experiencing it with you, but with yourself, that you tell yourself the truth and you walk out with a clear path, clear, crystal clear, renewed energy and the confidence to live the life God's been nudging you towards. You know, when you start saying things out loud, the universe, your God, your higher power starts conspiring with you to make that a reality without apology, without guilt, and without going back to the way things were. You begin to practice. You begin to practice those things that you want and become and be her. You get to know her, who you really are, so that you can be. Some of the benefits are a sacred space away from demands, 4 days of power, healing, and identity work, daily guided reset sessions using the SHIT framework. I can't say it enough. Self love care, healing, identity, time freedom. And there's so much more. Practical tools for lasting change, the community of women that are like you, no mask, no explaining. And like me, I still overgive and do some things sometimes because I've been thinking and dreaming and wanting to help you for so long. Remember, this is the experience that I wish I had. The live VIP is access directly to me with clarity and support every moment and step of the way. We're in this together. And then you also have the option of one-on-one personal coaching. I call it personal coaching. Most people identify it as one-on-one, but it's personal coaching to deepen your results. So when and where is all this happening? The early access pass and power presence experience is happening this Thursday. So hurry up and get in if you want to fit in, right? Now, I'm not going to go over these dates because this is a living page that when you come to it, it's going to have the most current information. These are the dates at the time I'm doing the recording. You get a VIP early access experience. That's right before um, the Sacred Circle experience starts, the VIP. You come in and we just jam. We have a live Q&A, anything and everything. Nothing's off the table or off limits. You get the Sacred Circle Reset experience. That's 4 days of just me talking about our shit, our self-love care, our healing, our identity, and our time freedom. And there's more packed into it. And then the next fifth day is your VIP Sacred Dreams to Reality experience. Everything gets started at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, except for your VIP early access experience. It starts the hour before, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Okay. And then there's going to be a bonus surprise experience that following Monday, if you can join. And that's whether you're VIP or not, you get the bonus surprise experience. Okay. And you'll get more about it inside the Sacred Reset experience. And everything is currently held on Zoom, but there will be future in-person live events. When I travel, if you're in town, we'll do it then. We will also have experiences. I'm opening a brick and mortar, so they'll be local here in my hometown of Cleveland, Ohio. They'll be local in California when I travel. Usually I'm there for 3 to 4 weeks to the West Coast. So, and drop some names of some other areas where you like me to visit. Because I'm a little bit of a digital nomad as well. So if you've determined that you need this, go ahead and click that button. It's right there for you. And then ready to accept this invitation. Let's follow the path. You get to choose, right? So there's the general Sacred Circle Reset access. Not going to tell you the price. You can see what it currently is. The price will go up because everyone will be wanting to be in these sacred rooms. So for just the general experience, you get 4 days of Sacred Circle Reset experiences, Sacred Circle Reset Journal. And then if you decide that you want to go VIP, it's your most supported version of your journey, the absolute most supported, because you get everything, all of the bonuses, all of the accesses, everything. And then you get your VIP Sacred Dreams to Reality experience, which includes the system clarity calculator, all of the replays, and there's more packed in there that I can't even name because it grows. This is a living experience. The more that we interact, all of the feedback that's going to come out of this session, it gets poured into the next one. So this is an ongoing living experience. This is my first launch. So as founders, you will get more, um, and you will get to shape what comes next, right? So let's get your shit together. Let's get your self-love care, your healing, your identity, your time freedom together. For real. For real, for real this time, y'all. All right. And let's just share another testimonial in its entirety. Selena guided me through an incredible journey to reclaim my identity. I had lost sight of who I was and settled for a life that wasn't meant for me. Does that sound familiar? With her guidance, encouragement, and nurturing support, I was able to reclaim my voice and dare to dream of more for my life. Currently, she is the epitome of a digital nomad, living a life of freedom anywhere she chooses, internationally as well as locally. She's been traveling the 50 United States this past year. And then from the time that we've worked together, and she's had a number of international trips. She said that she has she has, meaning she has been a transformed into a more confident, self-aware, and empowered woman as a result of Selena's The Nurturing You Didn't Know You Needed framework. That is my framework that the shit framework is wrapped around because that's me. That's the experiences that you get from me. She's developed a closer relationship with her God, and her eyes have been opened to a power and light within her that was slowly dimming. No light dimming around here. No becoming invisible. Selena was the answer to a prayer I didn't know she needed to pray. She said, I didn't know I needed to pray. This like takes my breath away every time. And this is my good sis, Danita. She's my very first life coach, paid client when I decided to step into this experience. And now there have been so many more of you. And then the bonus, early access. When you accept early, meaning like right now, the moment you're hearing this, by Thursday, before each sacred circle experience happens, because once it happens, there's no more early access, right? So you got to get in where you fit in. Doors aren't closed to the sacred circle experience, but they will be closed to the early access experience, your early access pass. That's 90 minutes of power and presence coaching experience. We cut through the noise, we clarify what you need. So you'll already have a preview into the Sacred Circle Reset experience. We'll walk into the Sacred Circle already anchored into your truth. This is a $1,300 value. This is yours free when you say yes now. You've got to act right now because you know. Don't let the enemy talk you out of your blessings here, okay? And so the message from me to you is even if you're not ready to say it out loud, your body already knows. It's that sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach. I get it all the time when I'm getting ready to connect with you all and enter into these sacred circles and pray. You know you're not okay and you're not alone. Let's get your shit together. One truth at a time. Just one. Just one truth. That's all we're asking, right? So, with love and disruption, I'm Miss Selena, your transformational teacher. So, your sacred circle invitation is waiting. And if you're ready to accept, we're going to preview the landing page. The checkout page. So you know exactly what you're dealing with and what you're going to go through. Okay. This is, and let me make sure you can see it. I'm going to step on over to live video. All right. Let's make sure that you can see it. So I see the web page. Do, because there's a bit of a delay, right? And you're seeing this on the video. Yep. Let's see. All right. We'll come back. And then we may cut this part out too. Bam. I think you got it. All right. So we're going to enter my company name, my full name, my email address. That's what you're going to go through and do, right? And then your phone number. This is not my phone number, and I pray it's no one else's. All right. And then you go to step two. Boom. And then these are some test items here. And let me just check the page, make sure we can see it. Yes. All right. So your general admission, your VIP. And then if you come in the middle of the circle and it hits you and you want to upgrade to VIP to get that fifth experience on that fifth day, you can absolutely select that, anyone. And then I've also included, you can purchase the 5 effective ways to make a decision. Sometimes you need clarity right away and you've been stuck for a long time, dealing with quite a bit. So I put this in here for you to make it available to you. And then only during this experience at checkout, when you check out, there is the next step from the cleared from the Sacred Circle Reset experience. Your next step here is offered as a bonus, and it is 50% off if you take the next step right at checkout. I know some of y'all like to get a great deal. Yes, you do, Miss Denise. I know. So I put it in for you because you know my love, I'm thinking about you. And so here it is. So when you check out, you get to see it. It's 5 weeks. That's where we go really deep. You get to spend a lot of great time with me. And it's only in this founding offer. Okay. It may or may not be there in the future, but the 50% off is only in this founding offer. So act fast. We've got options for you to pay. There's Klarna, there's Affirm, all of that good stuff. When you check out, what did I buy? Did I buy some things? Let's put some stuff in there. I'm going VIP. I like VIP. I'm getting all the toys. I want everything, right? I'm getting all the love. These are love offerings, okay? All of the love offerings. You put your credit card in if you're using that, or, the other ones will automatically. This isn't a valid credit card, so, oh, I need 4 more numbers, right? That's what happens when you're doing it live. Let's put some dates. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And then it'll ask you for your information. You can save it at checkout. And we're not gonna, I don't do, yeah, maybe I can go further. Let's see. Boom, boom, boom. Put that number in. And then complete your order. Boom. I don't know if this part works because it's a test, right? Well, it says your decline. Your request was in live mode, but use. Oh, so I'm supposed to use the test. Just so you know, it's live, it's working, okay? Because it declined the card. All right. And so that is it for the Sacred Circle Reset experience and our walkthrough just for you, Miss Denise. Just for you. Everything in here is for your heart's desire to get the sacred reset that you need. The next steps to move you away from being tired, to help you get your needs met, to be held, to be seen, to be witnessed. Each and every one of us, each and every one of us. I have lived this experience for more than 40 years, and I'm ready. It's what helped me find my calling. All right. I forgot to talk about the objections you might have and questions. So let's do it now. All right. So, questions. Will replays be available? Yes, replays are included for 24 hours before the start of the next experience. What if you can't finish your homework? Well, we don't give homework around here. You still show up, right? Your breakthroughs happen in real time, real time. So just come as you are, but you may not stay as you are. So be okay with that. When will this run again? Dates change. Always check the source page for current information. I'm also, if you've joined or subscribed to my YouTube channel or our email list, you will be first to be notified. And we drop nuggets everywhere, everywhere. So I will make sure that you know. All right. What is the Sacred Circle invitation? Well, it's a gateway. It's the gateway to the Sacred Circle Reset experience, a 1 week guided reset designed for women who've been putting everyone else first. We ain't doing that no more, right? What is included? So you get daily live sessions, guided practices, community support, community and support, and VIP access opportunities all throughout. And so doggone much more bonus experiences, early access. Like, I'm all over the place in real time. I am a one on one, high touch, love on you kind of teacher. So that's prepare to be sick of me. All right. Do you need to attend live? It is extremely preferred. Let's put yourself first and give it a try. It's best for the interaction, but replays will be available. But don't lie to yourself. You know you ain't gonna watch no replay. I don't want you to I don't even want you to spend your money if you know you're not going to be present. You've done that before. You know what that looks like. Empty promises to yourself. No more self-sabotaging. No more lying to yourself and betraying yourself. You can lie to anybody else, but you know you are stuck with you for the rest of your life, honey. So let's do this for real. For real this time. So what happens after reset? You'll have an invitation to join the abundance and expansion circle to keep your momentum going. So if you stayed to the end, you got a little hint. All right. So what's the thing for you to do now? Love, courage is a decision, not a feeling. It may feel like it is, but it's not. The moment that you decide, you put your courage and your full armor on. So if your heart knows, follow it. Click the link, get your early access pass, and come home to you. And I'll see you inside.